Welcome to today's Explainer, everyone. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you here today. We're going to be diving into a truly transformative educational journey, one that perfectly blends timeless, sacred knowledge with, well, the absolute best of modern tech. We're talking about finding a premium, trustworthy, and super accessible way to learn. More specifically, we're taking a close look at Ajwa Academy. They've really positioned themselves as your global Quran learning partner. So if you've ever wondered how on earth to bring high-quality, authentic religious education right into your living room without losing an ounce of tradition, well, you are in exactly the right place.
Okay, let's dive into this by addressing the massive elephant in the room. How do you actually access authentic Quran education from anywhere? I mean, for Muslim families living in non-Arabic speaking countries, think the USA, the UK, Canada, Australia, or even expat communities in the UAE, this is a profound geographical and logistical challenge. Trying to find a highly qualified local teacher who truly understands proper pronunciation, has a structured curriculum, and actually has a schedule that fits your family's crazy calendar, it feels like searching for a needle in a haystack. You desperately want the absolute best for yourself or your kids, but usually the local options are incredibly limited, or that evening commute to get there is just completely exhausting.
And honestly, that is exactly where Ajwa Academy steps in to totally revolutionize this process. By creating digital pathways that connect families all across the globe to expert teachers, geography is literally no longer a barrier. Just imagine it. A highly qualified teacher based in one time zone perfectly synced up with a family in Toronto or London. Through live online interfaces, Ajwa Academy is basically erasing physical borders. They're bringing authentic, structured Islamic education directly to you, making sure that physical distance never, ever stands in the way of your family's spiritual growth. It's a completely seamless integration of faith and modern convenience.
Now, to really understand a platform, you've got to look at the vision driving it. Mohammed Ibrahim, the founder and CEO of Ajwa Academy, built this with a singular mission, bringing clear, engaging, and effective Quran education to the next generation. Because let's face it, this isn't just about reading words on a page in a rote manner. It's about compassionate guidance and deep understanding. The founder realized that many children and young Muslims in Western countries lacked access to structured, high-quality online learning. So he built a platform dedicated to sincere, disciplined, and modern teaching methods that build immediate emotional resonance, trust, and a true connection with the Quran and Sunnah. So, in the world of online education, the numbers usually tell the true story. And get this, Ajwa Academy boasts a staggering 98% student satisfaction rate. Seriously, let that sink in for a moment. Anyone who has ever tried to manage online learning knows that keeping students, especially kids, engaged, happy, and actually progressing through a screen is exceptionally tough. A 98% satisfaction rate establishes an incredible level of authority and validation. It proves this isn't just a service that works nicely on paper, it's a highly refined educational ecosystem that is actively delighting families and delivering real, tangible results every single day.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly how they achieve that satisfaction rate. They have successfully conducted over 850 online classes. This isn't some brand new startup still scrambling to figure out how to use Zoom or manage scheduling conflicts. Not at all. This is a highly experienced academy with a proven, extensive track record. With over 850 classes under their belt, they've completely refined the curriculum, perfected their streaming technology, and optimized exactly how their qualified teachers interact with students in a digital space. They know how to make online learning feel incredibly personal and impactful.
Let's break down exactly what you can learn, starting with the foundational steps. Ajwa Academy offers beautifully structured base programs tailored to ensure early success. First up, they have the Noorani Qaida course, which is the absolute essential stepping stone for complete beginners to learn the alphabet and basic pronunciation rules. Then there's the basic Arabic language for Quran and dedicated Islamic studies for kids. I absolutely love how this is set up. It perfectly caters to beginners and young children, ensuring they aren't overwhelmed right out of the gate. They get to build their Islamic base step by step with teachers who are trained specifically to be patient, clear, and engaging.
Let's move to and see how this builds for students who are ready for the next level. The journey naturally continues into advanced Quranic studies. This includes general online Quran classes and Quran Nazara, which focuses heavily on fluent reading by looking directly at the text. Then, crucially, there's Quran Tajweed, which dives deep into the precise, traditional rules of pronunciation to ensure your recitation is absolutely perfect. And finally, the ultimate goal for many, the Quran Hifz program for full memorization. Whether you're starting with your very first Arabic letter or you're on the intensive path to fully memorizing the holy text, a structured, expert-led path is waiting for you.
So, the crucial point is, with all the internet options out there, why choose Ajwa Academy? Well, it really comes down to three massive differentiators. Number one,
Personalized one-to-one live classes. This means you aren't lost in a crowd of 30 other faces on a screen. The teacher's sole focus is on your progress and your pace. Number 2, certified male and female teachers. This ensures absolute comfort, professionalism, and adherence to cultural values for all students. And number 3, which is an absolute game changer, flexible timings for worldwide students. Whether you're waking up in New York, finishing school in London, or winding down in Toronto, they build the schedule entirely around you.
We've all been that stressed driver, right? Rushing through rush hour traffic after work, hastily wrangling the kids just to make a rigid local class time. It takes a massive mental toll. Now compare that to just logging in 24/7 from the peace and comfort of your own living room. You get premium, authentic education without any of the logistical headaches or wasted travel time. By bypassing the limitations of whoever happens to live in your specific zip code, it is quite simply a smarter, more efficient, and far more peaceful way to learn.
But hey, don't just take my word for it. The social proof here is pretty overwhelming. Sarah in the UK noted that her daughter improved her Quran reading in just a few short weeks, highlighting that the teacher was incredibly patient and very clear. This is a fantastic, real-world outcome. For a parent, seeing fast, tangible improvement in their child's reading confidence is everything. It speaks volumes about the quality of that personalized one-to-one attention and the specific expertise these teachers have in guiding young learners with real grace.
And it's not just for kids. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how Ahmad from the USA found that the flexible timings and one-to-one classes helped him stay perfectly consistent with his Tajweed practice. Consistency is easily the hardest part for any busy adult professional trying to learn a new skill. Ahmad's story perfectly proves how a globally flexible schedule perfectly fits an active American lifestyle. He doesn't have to sacrifice his demanding career to perfect his Tajweed. The academy just seamlessly adapts to his life. Finally, we have Miriam from Canada who calls it a trusted academy, noting that her kids actively look forward to every single session. Think about that for a second. How often do kids actively look forward to an educational class? It proves that Ajwa Academy isn't just delivering dry information. They're cultivating an enjoyable, highly engaging, and positive learning environment. They're genuinely building a lifelong love for the Quran in the next generation.
Which brings us to the final and definitely the most important question of this explainer. Are you ready to begin your personalized Quran learning journey today? I mean, we've seen the incredible global reach, the flawlessly structured programs from absolute beginner to advanced Hifz memorization, the certified male and female teachers, and the deeply satisfied families tuning in from all over the world. The only thing left is for you to take that critical first step for yourself or your family.
Getting started is entirely risk-free. You can actually book a free trial class today to experience their teaching method firsthand before making any commitments. You can easily do this at www.ajwaacademy.com or reach out to them directly via WhatsApp at +92 326 005 4808. Distance, lack of local options, and difficult time zones, they are no longer valid excuses. The tools to connect deeply with your faith are literally at your fingertips right now. So the only question left is, what will your family's educational legacy look like in the digital age? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and we'll catch you next time.